A negative mind will never give you a positive life. Your mind is so powerful. That's why the Bible says we can be transformed by the renewing of our mind. A negative mind is a mind that's always looking at the worst case scenarios, thinking about the worst things that can happen, which, by the way, 90+% of the things you worry about happening don't even end up happening. A negative mind is always looking at the glass half empty instead of the glass half full. And I think the number one way to fix the way you think is to focus on God. Because the Bible says if we keep our mind on God, He will keep us in perfect peace. Peace doesn't mean you won't have problems, but it does mean your problems won't have you. Think about David and Goliath. Everyone was terrified of Goliath. Everyone was like, that's a big old giant. That boy is big. We do not got nothing against him. And then David pulled up and he was like, bro, y'all think that's a big giant? I mean, he's a pretty big dude, but compared to our God, let me introduce you to my God because He is way bigger than that giant. That giant is light work. That's because David wasn't focused on the size of the giant. He was focused on the size of his God. And when David went up against Goliath, he didn't talk about how dangerous Goliath was. He talked about how great his God is. Stop telling God how big your problems are and start telling your problems how big your God is. Every time you are tempted to keep thinking a negative thought, just interrupt it with something like,
God's way too good. If I could thank Him every second of the day, I would. I read the Bible and talk to the one who made the book. Go tell the devil, look, I'm losing, major look. They see